Starting to build the team up, and it's an exciting project.
It sounds like all the infrastructure is there to make this team.
Circuit that because it's a road, it's the normal road during the course of 360 odd days of the year. The more you
Rust.
Billy, I'm not sure. I'll need to look into this, but I wonder whether Mark Webber made well before the flag came out, as we watch a spin on screen here.
That's Barrichello.
Another benchmark sector as one of the Spiker cars takes her all. It's clear the Ferrari is too quick for the BMW, and this time he was almost in major drama. Australia. Welcome back as we see Christian Albers, and the spot see from the top of your screen brings in one of the first big pulse.
27.9 and then a 28.0.
Oh, off goes Kovalainen. Here we go again. There's Kovalainen's lose. He's had a couple of. What a great run from Super Aguri. He's right behind Jarno Trulli.
Yes, he is. Kovalainen, it wasn't on the initial turn-in. He was already on the power, I would suggest, at that point in the corner. And then the car snapped around.
In fourth place. Fifth is Fisichella. Coulthard puts a huge move up the inside of
Alex Wurtz's mirror. Now, he was coming in. He would have worked out. I think Alex will be actually... Ooh, nasty. That was flagged up. I'm going to try and overtake you. And...
Towards to the end of the race to be strong with soft tires. Last thing was planned really short.
Der muss schon platt gewesen sein. Der sah schon ziemlich, ich glaube, der hat schon Gas weg.
Under braking. This is the first corner incident where Sutil appeared to slam. And there's 8 sort of pops up and surprises you. There's nothing you can do, but it's sort of a bit of a code. Ferrari, it's Jensen. Just got in a little bit hot, and there's somebody else, and
he didn't touch speed.
Spun. Yeah,
speed was hit.
that is turn 9 at the top of the hill, and he has very much been off. Problem is, does he?
It is the car of Scott Speed. Left rear tyre failure. That will get everybody's attention.
Well, it's a Button after his pit stop, neck and neck with the Barrichello. Button hits the curb, slides, and tags Rubens. And
here's what happened.
Yes, he's gone over the top of Massenet a little bit too hard and fast. Got closely fighting his teammate Scott Speed. They're going to
Here's what happened.
No, that's a big accident in terms of the impact of the rear. It takes a lot of putting a rear wing on one of these cars, but the rear suspension, depends how long the red flag is out, very long. And, he said, I'm struggling under brakes. He did have turn 1, having just passed Kubica, and he's gone in too deep. And that, of course, then is
corner as we take another look at what caused Scott Speed to break the suspension. It was Alex Wurtz in the Williams colliding. As we take another look at that 50-50 into the corner. Hit the rear wing.
To tell us when they close the pit lane. Oh, and that's why we've got Sutil having hit the wall hard along the wall. And
For Alonso, they did it. They got him in before the pit lane was closed, so they did add fuel and change tyres, so he's back now.
Oh, yes, he's had an accident very early on. And that was at maximum velocity. I've never seen a car crash like the Toyota he connected with. He took off. Oh, yes, and head first in the wall. So nearly collected the top. So at least they can carry on in the race. Well, that's look.
Synchronised spinning from Trulli.
It was the curb in the middle, threw him wide. Classic problem there in what they call the
Well, I said at the top that a safety car here is a probability rather than a possibility. It's on the curve at turn 8. That's on the way out of the pit lane. So up towards the top of the grid in Formula 1. A lot of effort and resources going in.
He locked the left front on the right. Car got a little bit away from him, had to turn into the slide, spun on the grass. He needs to, that's for sure. Coulthard not at all comfortable. and he'll be angry with that because he was much faster.
He is not, and it looks like the BMW of Heidfeld's got up well, Kovalainen as well, and I think Vettel may have gone straight on and cut the chicane
with Davidson in the Super Aguri. It's Ralph, look, just locks his front wheels and he just ran wide. Unforced error, served it straight Sutil. So, oh, and he's gone round. Caught the grass and round he goes.
Yeah, the hero of Montreal to
car out, and he's gone wide. Very similar to Fisichella's accident, very, very similar. And ran wide with understeer. Just manages, oh, there's an accident in front of him, he's gone around, he's been clipped from Liuzzi. So Davison, oh, and that's why he's lost his sight. And then collected Liuzzi as Liuzzi was busy 100 metres. And this is Kovalainen who gets pushed from behind. But let's watch it. Yeah, truly came up the inside into...
Quicker. Needs to. Oh, there's a touch. There's a touch there, and they've actually been here. And I'm really not sure you can see the with Alonso to really even be aware that there was another car there.
Another shot there on the intro to the course.
He's lost. I would imagine then he spoiled a lot of other drivers' laps with that one. He's just going to turn left.
What happened?
Oh,
it's a tyre failure. And it's in the Michael Schumacher corner.
It never really turned in, did it? And straight across. It's an unusual place. And he's just, it's the right front, a right front puncture or some kind of failure there. The bodywork flying off is because the tyres ripping it apart.
Dries exceptionally quickly when it stops raining here, and of course they can restart it under the red
Grand Prix at the Nürburgring, and there'll be a countdown fairly soon to the restart. Once the race, David Coulthard you could see spinning, but he has rescued his situation to get himself up to 5th place. An awful lot happened here in the opening.
Him there, but Button is the first one off then. Button with his wheels locked.
From the Spiker pit wall by Mike. What an extraordinary start to the race. And Winkelhock.
He's a run up the inside, which is fair enough from there. And Ralph clearly didn't know he was coming in. That's what happens. Ralph, he wasn't fully alongside, was he? 61, half a dozen of another.
Head on. Bit optimistic, but worth. 5 laps into this race going off.
We didn't see the start of that. There. Well, that was not just. No, that was a pretty serious reason for spinning off.
Suddenly, as you see the highlights here, suddenly snapped right under braking for the Ascari chicane. Suffered plenty of damage. Kimi fortunately walked away. One report coming from Monza at the moment is that somehow bumps, playing down any talk of something breaking on the car, but the suggestion that Kimi lost control over...
Oh, the back end just steps completely out on him before he... And it looks like the anti-stall didn't kick in either for good measure. And right, so it's... Oh, something blue at the front. Something is broken on Kultovskaya in the Curva Grande. And a oblique angle into the wall.
Around 18th at that time, so he left his late very late. Look at that though, huge hit by Ralf Schumacher, and he's
the fastest first sector, Hamilton fastest middle sector. Here's a look what happened between Button and Heidfeld. And Button
firing line of turn 1. He's dropped it a long way before the corner and just sideswiped Massa. Surely that must have damaged the Ferrari.
It's the BMW. There you go.
Oh, he just ran into the side of it.
That's rude.
And Kubica has gone for the inside normal racing line and just understeered clean into Lewis, who would not have seen that one come into turn 10.
Battling Vettel.
And this is that's not the same incident. It's yet another incident down in...
Lead of the Grand Prix, 26 laps to go as we look at a replay of the local driver Sakon Yamamoto having a spin.
Laps away from this reaching 75% distance. That's a big accident. They do want to abandon the race. But... yeah, he's aquaplaned on the exit of turn 5 and where are we? Yeah, he's spun it.
Oh, Vettel has been hit.
He's been hit by Vettel, big time. Vettel is out as well.
Vettel, fast ohne Reaktionsmöglichkeit, rast in den Red Bull.
De Keller, who's 5th. Sorry, 6th.
Who's that off the racetrack?
They're completely crazy. He spun off in the standing water I was just talking about, and that is... contact between Davidson and Barrichello. Synchronised spinning. Much closer to Hamilton. I'd be surprised if he ends up ahead of him, but he's going to end up much closer to Hamilton than he was before this first round of pit.
This is what happened before. That's when Ralf Schumacher spun out. That's a couple of laps ago.
Yeah, so that's from the Spiker hitting. It was Fisichella who cut across the grass. Yamamoto
into turn one. Sutil right up the inside of it.
The racing line. Sutil lost his car under braking, and that would have surprised Anthony Davidson a lot. He was total suspension failure, exit of turn 3, but they can move that car quite easily, presumably under double waved.
And there's contact there between David Coulthard and Kazuki Nakajima. That's a battle for 9th and 10th place.